Hi Tallies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm gonna give you guys 5 seconds to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. This video is going to talk about the secret to staying motivated. I know we have these days or maybe phases in our lives where we just don't want to do anything, but this video is going to help you to stay on track and stay motivated. If you want to know those secrets, then keep on watching. So with this step is I have to explain to you guys that sometimes the algorithm is just not in our favor. This comes with TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram, and Twitter if you use Twitter. But this is really for the bigger platforms. It's for Instagram and TikTok. I just feel like the algorithm has been all over the place when it comes to Instagram. And some people might not want to publicize their lives all the time, or they might not want to post because they just feel like they're not going to get that same traffic and as they did in the beginning before Instagram transpired and changed. However, we have to kind of go through the new norm as far as these social media platforms and not be so hesitant to post, especially if it's good content. I might not post on Instagram, but I might post a lot on YouTube and on TikTok. And you never know, that one video that you post on TikTok might drive it right back to Instagram because all of your social media accounts would be linked in. And look, all of a sudden, more people are following you. More people are engaged now. So I wouldn't say completely just not post. I just feel like you have to post a little bit more now because things are changing now. Instagram is becoming more video like TikTok. And TikTok, it's more of a platform where people are a lot vulnerable and a lot more open. So you have to pick and choose where you want to put your content at and do it. Who cares if you get one comment? I used to remember I started YouTube in 2020 and I think I was at like 100 subs for like almost over a year. And I really thought to myself that YouTube might not be for me, but I said, you know what, let's see how far I can go. Let's just see how far I can go and let's see how big this platform can grow. And look at me, 600 plus subs. I am very, very thankful, but I know this is not the end. I know that if I can get from 100 to 600 in 2 years, that I can get from 600 to 1,000, maybe 1,000 plus in another year or two from now. So please do not be discouraged because you might not get that many comments, you might not get that many followings or clicks. Keep going, keep posting that video, keep posting that content. Somebody is watching, okay? We need to change our driving force as to why and how to stay consistent with anything we're doing in our lives, as far as business, content creation, work, whatever. We need to figure out why you feel this way and what can we do to change within our schedule, mindset, whatever, to make sure that yes, it's normal to have a day where you just don't want to do anything, but what is it that keeps you from not wanting to go back into the ream of things? So it has to, in a smaller term, in short talk, I really think that you really have to dig deep within yourself and be like, why is it that I'm not motivated? Why is it that every time I think about doing something new with my business, with my content creation, with my job, with my hobby, that you just feel like, oh my gosh, like it's a bad feeling. It's not even a good feeling, it's a bad feeling. That's not really a good thing as to why that every time you think about something that you've been doing that you're so passionate about, that you love so much, now it brings you bad vibes, bad feelings. Something for me, when I feel like, when I took a couple breaks last year, or maybe it was in 2021, where I was just like, oh, a month maybe 2 months will go by. It's fine. Nobody's checking for me. But you have to understand that you have people that may not like you, may not know you, maybe not even care about what you're doing, that watch everything you do. And when you don't post for that month, or for that second month, or for that third month, they're thinking to themselves, oh, she wasn't serious about it anyway. This was just like a little thing to get her mind off of COVID. Like, they're already assuming and putting stories in their minds to now portraying you as a person who's not about being consistent, who's not about anything serious with their business or with anything with their brand, to be honest, a brand as a whole. I know people have issues, personal issues, where they have to take time away, but you know, when you get out of that funk and you feel like you're ready and you're mentally ready to go back into what you love, please do it so you can shut them up. Shut them up. The secret is simply showing up. I tell my friends this all the time when they want to be consistent in the gym and they feel like just time is just continuously flying by and they just don't have the energy. Just literally driving into the gym, the parking lot, getting in your car, actually before that, getting in your car, driving to the gym, putting on your gym clothes is showing up. Some people can't even do that. Some people can't even leave the house when they want to go to the gym. So just simply just being present, I feel like that's enough. And I don't think we give ourselves enough credit for that. It's just simply showing up. Whether you want to do it, whether you want to do it, whether you don't want to do it, it's just very, very, very nice to be like, you know what? I might have felt that I gave myself maybe 40%, but in reality, it was really a whole 100%. So focus on what you can control. I don't think this is really talked about enough in our generation. I think people stress about things where we have no sense of control. Like, we're not in a position to make the decision, but we're so stressed and we dwell on it because it's like we think us dwelling and thinking about it is gonna change the outcome of what's gonna happen. You know what they say is just like you know how they say there's a saying like you leave it all to God. Like, I'm leaving it up to Him. I think that kind of correlates to this, tip is focus on what you can control. Like, I can focus on myself, being kind to myself, being kind to strangers, being kind to my family and friends. I can focus on making sure I'm on time for work. I can control making sure I film for YouTube. I can control making sure I'm here for my dogs, stuff like that. Focus on what you can control. You can't focus on your friend or your family members or a stranger or your coworker being mean to you, having a bad day. Their personal problems are not your problems. So like I said, this term really is very broad, but at the same time it's very direct, and I don't think we talk about it. But really focus on what you can control. Focus on what you can control. I think we stress about things that are not meant to be stressed about, and then we wonder why we wasted all this time thinking about this certain topic, and then you end up getting the outcome completely different, pretty much beneficial for you, and then it's just like, wow, why did I even stress about that? Why did I waste a week, 2 weeks, maybe a month, maybe a whole year thinking about something that wasn't even gonna be the outcome? My husband and I talk about often now, since we are, living under the same roof, we're planning a wedding, we're doing things as a couple, as a married couple, is finances. How to stay motivated to save money. Woo! This one is a very, 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 very big topic because I don't think it's talked about enough. Your significant other, or if you're single, yourself, you have to keep yourself accountable when it comes to finances. In this day and age, groceries are very high, gas is very high, mortgages are high, shoot, breathing is high. Everything is high right now, and I think we are at a time where things can be a lot stressful for us, and we're trying to find different sources of income. We're trying to have a level-headedness when it comes to living, just simply living in this world. And I think finances is another attribute to help you stay motivated, because when you have money, you can do a lot of things. You can go traveling, you can have a sense of peace, a sense of mind. You can buy things for your loved ones, you can buy things for yourself. Like, there's so many things when it comes to making sure your finances are on point that come so beneficial for your life. And I feel like once you have your finances in check, you are able to just kind of stay on path with things that you want out of life. And I think in my growing up phases, my parents were very strict on money, and I feel like I need to do the same. Knowing that I am married, about to plan this wedding this year, there's just a lot of big expenses that are definitely a little bit more stressful than normal, and I need to come to terms of that the world is not going to stop for me, that I need to get on board and get my stuff together. So I really hope that everybody knows that finances is a big part of your life, and it's something that, you know, money does make the world go round. And I don't want to give you that cliche that like, oh, money doesn't make you happy. To me, money makes me happy. Money makes me comfortable. It makes me level-headed, and I want that for you, because once you're level-headed, any business that you have going on, any brands that you have going on, branding deals, or any branding inspiration with work, your independency on work, your family and friends, yourself, like that all is rooted within finances. So I definitely say that if you're in a position in life where you feel like you need more, as far as more things going for you financially, explore all your options. It doesn't hurt to try, it doesn't hurt to look around, it doesn't hurt to weigh your options, and it doesn't hurt to just see what's out there for you, you know? Like, this economy right now is so jacked up that, you know, it's scaring a lot of people. It's scaring a lot of people, and I hope that we can come to terms as to how we can balance this economy out, because things are extremely high, and I don't have time for it. I don't have time for it, but you know, that's the world that we live in. I hope you guys enjoyed this chit chat, sit down girl talk video. I know we are all human, we all have our bad days, we maybe have our bad weeks or bad months, but these are the steps and tips to help you get out of that funk, get back to that goal, get back to that goal of yours, that outcome that you want out of life. So I hope this video serves you right. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe, Tallies, and I will see you guys later. Bye.